The Apple Watch SE, for having the title SE in the title, it's not that much of a budget device, to be honest. After using this smartwatch for about over a week now, I've been enjoying it. I've been liking it as much as I've been liking my Series S6, which costs significantly more. So instead of just simply doing a simple review of what I think about the SE, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you my 5 list of reasons why you should consider picking up the SE over the Series 6. Let's get started. So the first thing first is the body design. It's the exact same body, which I'm surprised Apple actually have done. They didn't downplay it here or anything like that. They didn't cheap out anywhere. It still is the same aluminum chassis that is also found on the Series 6, just minus the cool additional color choices like the red and the blue. The gold color choices still is available, but the fact that it's using the same exact screen size, same OLED panel, same cool rounded edge design with that amazing screen to body ratio, and that the Nike version of the SE is also available for the exact same price as the entry level SE Apple Watch. So since this shares the exact same design that was found on the Series 4, 5, 6, those accessories that fit those devices are all fully compatible, even on the SE, which is amazing because now you don't have to pay extra if you want to get a case for the SE, as it's the exact same body, so any cases you may have laying around will work on the SE just fine. Now the watch faces, yes, it doesn't have the always on display, which in my opinion, I believe it's software locked. Maybe in the near future it could be unlocked, but it still shares all the amazing new watch faces that's available even on the Series 6. So you have a choice of a bunch of different unique watch faces to choose from, all of which look fantastic, especially on this overall design of the Apple Watch. Now the battery life, for my personal experience, I want to say at the end of the day, I do end up with a little bit more juice than I would with my Series 6. But nonetheless, battery life is 100% identical. Like any Apple Watch still is guaranteed 18 hours of battery life. So under a single charge, you should be able to get through the entire day. Now the safety features, this is one of the big differences between the SE and those other Apple Watches are equipped with an ECG as an example. No, it doesn't have an ECG, and no, it does not have a blood oxygen saturation monitoring sensor. I don't know why I worded it like that, but you get my point. But it has all the important features like the second gen heart sensor in the back, which will monitor your heart rate throughout the entire day and can also send push notifications if it detects an unusual pattern. That's right, not a lot of people know about this, but the Apple Watch will automatically continue monitoring your heart rate, and if it notices something bizarre, the Apple Watch will notify you and let you know that something might be wrong. And then in addition to that, you still have the fall detection. So if you accidentally get into an accident, you fall down, you're unconscious, your Apple Watch, depending on how hard the impact was, will be able to identify a hard impact fall and will be able to automatically get a hold of some emergency dispatchers and send them to your location. And not only that, you'll also get a hold of your emergency contact and will send them a text of your exact located spot as well, so they could quickly get to you and help you out in case of an emergency. That is also available on the SE. So you don't really need the blood oxygen sensor nor the ECG, because the two big important ones are already on the SE Apple Watch. And now for number 5 is watchOS 7. There's no feature that it lacks from this upgrade, which means you have the timer where it will automatically detect if you're washing your hands based off the movement and the sound of the water, where it will actually start a 20-second timer and will pin you when your time is up. The 20-second timer is a rule that is well known to kill bacteria and germs while washing your hand. That is enabled on the SE. You also got the previously added noise decibel level, where the Apple Watch itself will keep track of the decibel levels around you. So if you work at a harsh work environment where you're surrounded by loud machinery, the Apple Watch will monitor the sound decibel levels around that area. And if you've been exposed to them for X amount of time that's known to cause hearing damage, the watch itself will notify you and give you a heads up that you should probably give your ears a break to prevent any hearing damage to occur. In addition to that, it's also one of the few Apple Watches with a built-in compass, because it is technically using the S5 chip, which was found on the Series 5. So you have the built-in compass capabilities, as well as the always-on altimeter, which is exclusive for only the SE and the Series 6. And since it is a very affordable, brand new Apple Watch, this is also a great device to have if you want to set it up for kids mode. Because for number 6, as a fun added bonus, the LTE version is still significantly cheaper than the standard base non-LTE Series 6 Apple Watch. So this is a great everyday device for not just you, but also for your kids. So you can track them at school, send them messages without having them to connect to a Wi-Fi network. So there you guys have it. That is basically my 5 list of reasons, with an added bonus, on why I'll choose the Apple SE over the Series 6. And in case you're wondering, this band is by Nomad. No, they were not sponsored, nor did they endorse. This is a band that I've personally been using on my Apple Watch. I really like the design. They have a bunch of different stylish choices to choose from. So if you're curious where you can find this band, I'll have a link in the description down below, which is an affiliate link, but doesn't cost you anything. It just gives a small commission to the channel if you decide to check out. But link to this band will be in the description. But now if you want a in-depth detail, if you're still in the fritz debating between the SE and the Series 6, you can go ahead and watch my full review of the Series 6 right here that I recently put out, and then this video over here, that's just a video that YouTube is suggesting specifically for you. Thanks so much for watching, take care, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.